Guys, let's get this started. This morning, Fox has released the second full trailer to the highly anticipated X-Men Days of Future Past. The movie marks the return of director Bryan Singer to the franchise and will open in AMC Theatres on May 23rd. Dennis, what do you think of this new trailer?
I think it looks awesome. It's probably one of the best trailers that we've seen so far this year. And I want to say this with the keyword potential. This potentially could be one of the best comic book movies ever. Potentially. Just judging on the trailers. And, you know, having Bryan Singer back to this franchise, I think going to reinvigorate. Hopefully, he's going to do X-Men Apocalypse as well. I loved all the shots. The one interesting thing about this trailer is that as a new trailer, usually you see recycled footage, you know, maybe like 50%, and you see 50% new footage. This is 90% all new shots. And I love the shots of the Sentinels flying in. You see some of Magneto and Mystique's relationship and a whole bunch of other things. And yeah, I'm just super excited about this. What about you, Jimmy?
Absolutely, 100%. I'm excited about the Sentinels. They look a little different, but
yeah.
I think they look great. I'm fine with that. They look cool. I'm completely on board with this. There's not a doubt in my mind this is going to be I know with the X-Men series, it hasn't always been perfect.
No.
But this one looks like it's really bringing it back to where it's never been before. I'm stoked. Cool. Completely.
John, what do you think?
This is one of those trailers where, here's the deal. If you say you don't like this trailer, then my automatic assumption is going to be that you pre-decided you weren't going to like it before you saw it, because there's absolutely nothing not to like about this trailer. This trailer is insane, and Dennis, you nailed it. When you said the look of this trailer gives you the sense that this has the potential, again, potential, not saying it's going to get there, whatever, but the tone and the feel of this is breathtakingly good. Like ridiculously good. And I'll say this, I'm changing my mind about the look of Quicksilver. Because, you know, for the longest time, we all said, oh my gosh, Quicksilver looks so ridiculous, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? Somebody pointed this out to me, and it's really true, and it has hit home for me. Got to keep in mind, this is the 70s, where everything looked ridiculous. And it is, when I really put on those rose-colored glasses and look at it that way, he looks right. I mean, really, suddenly when you realize, wait a minute, this is the 70s. This is Quicksilver in the 70s. This is not a 2014 Quicksilver. This is a dude in the 70s dressing like this, and suddenly it doesn't look as ridiculous. Look, overall, the trailer is brutally brilliant. It is just absolutely brutally brilliant. And let's remember, too, Bryan Singer, let's not be too surprised. Bryan Singer, who directed the best X-Men films so far with X-Men 1 and X-Men 2, both of them were brilliant. Having him back on board is great. So, yeah, just a fantastic trailer.
Well, I can't agree with you about Quicksilver. I still think he looks ridiculous. I do love this trailer. And also, another thing I like about it is that even though I've read the comic book, seeing this trailer, I don't know what's going to happen. Because the original comic book story of Days of Future Past was actually really short. I think it was like 2 or 3 issues. And it involved a bunch of different stuff. And this keeps the tone of it and the concept of Days of Future Past, but with a whole new, different, you know, plot and characters and all that stuff. So I'm excited. All right, Chris Lee, what's next?
Well, 4 words on X-Men, bring it to mama. I'm so ready for this film. I haven't been excited for an X-Men film since First Class, so super excited.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.